Ever wondered how much of your hard-earned money Grab takes when a customer pays with GrabPay? If you're a merchant in Southeast Asia, you've likely embraced digital payments, and GrabPay is a huge player in that space. It's convenient for customers, often integrated with other Grab services, and offers a seamless experience. But for businesses, the critical question always boils down to cost. What are the fees involved, and how do they impact your bottom line? Let's dive into the fascinating world of GrabPay merchant fees across different countries. It's not a one-size-fits-all answer, as fees can vary based on the specific GrabPay service, whether it's an online or in-person transaction, and, of course, the country you're operating in. Starting with Singapore, a key market for Grab. For local transactions, you're generally looking at a 1% fee, plus the 7% GST. If you're dealing with foreign currency transactions, that fee goes up to 2%. Now, if you're processing online payments, some sources indicate a slightly different structure, like 13 cents plus 2.8% for online GrabPay transactions. For in-person payments, it could be 13 cents plus 2.2%. It's worth noting that these percentages are significantly lower than typical credit card processing fees, which can be a big draw for merchants. Moving over to Malaysia, the landscape is a bit more straightforward, at least for online and in-person GrabPay. You're typically looking at a 13 cents plus 1.5% fee. This makes GrabPay a very competitive option for businesses looking to go cashless in Malaysia. The Philippines presents another set of numbers. For online GrabPay transactions, merchants might see a fee of 13 cents plus 2.2%. It's slightly higher than Malaysia but still aims to be an attractive alternative to traditional payment methods. Now, what about Thailand? While specific uniform percentages for all GrabPay merchant transactions are a bit harder to pinpoint, we do know that GrabFood, a massive part of Grab's ecosystem, can involve commission rates ranging from 15% to 30% on the order value. This isn't just a payment processing fee, it's a commission for being part of the GrabFood platform. It's a different beast entirely, encompassing delivery partner payments, platform maintenance, and operational costs. For general GrabPay transactions outside of food delivery, it's safe to assume there are transaction fees, and Grab does mention covering cashless payment transaction costs, e.g., credit card charges of around 2.5 to 3% of the transaction value, as part of their operational costs, suggesting their own fees are in a similar ballpark or potentially lower to remain competitive. And in Indonesia? Historically, GrabPay aimed for a zero-transaction cost model for merchants when it first launched, with a review planned after 6 months. More recent information suggests that the central bank in Indonesia was looking to fix some e-wallet transaction fees at around 0.7%. While specific, publicly stated GrabPay merchant fees are not as readily available as in other countries. It's likely they operate within the regulatory framework and competitive landscape of the Indonesian market, potentially with lower rates to encourage adoption. Finally, in Vietnam, if you're a merchant accepting GrabPay payments, especially those made with cards issued outside of Vietnam, you might encounter a foreign payment fee of 4%, VAT included, on the final payment amount. This is a crucial point for businesses catering to international tourists or customers using foreign cards. For local transactions, the fees would likely be structured differently, aiming for competitiveness with other digital payment options in the country. It's clear that GrabPay offers varying fee structures across Southeast Asia. For many merchants, especially smaller ones, these fees are a significant consideration when choosing payment partners. While the percentages might seem small, they add up, and understanding them is key to managing your finances effectively. Always check the most up-to-date information directly from Grab or your payment processor, as these rates can change. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.